Hello everyone, in this video we will do chapter number 14, exercise 14.2, question number 3. Question number 3 is factorize the expressions. First part is ax square plus bx. In this question we will do the simple factorization as we have done in the previous exercise by taking the common factor. Now in ax square plus bx the common factor is x, so it will becomes, as we have taken x as a common factor, so it becomes ax plus b. X into ax plus b is the required factorization. Next part is 7p square plus 21q square. Now from these two terms we can take 7 as a common factor. No variable will be the common term. Now it will be 7 into p square plus 7, 3 is the 21, so 3 q square. 7 into p square plus q square. Next part is 2x cube plus 2xy square plus 2xz square. Now from these three terms, that is from this trinomial, we can take 2x as a common factor. So 2x into, as here is 2x cube, 2x is the common factor and the remaining term will be x square plus y square plus z square. So 2x into x square plus y square plus z square is the required factor. Next part is am square plus bm square plus bn square plus an square. Firstly, I'll just arrange these terms like am square plus bm square plus an square plus bn square. Now this is the kind of the product of binomial into binomial, so I'll just make the groups of two terms and then we'll take the common factor. From these two terms, m square is the common factor. In bracket there will be a plus b. From these two terms, n square is the common factor into a plus b. Now from these two terms, a plus b is the common factor. So a plus b into a plus b has been taken as a common factor, so it is m square. Similarly from here it will be n square. A plus b into m square plus n square is the required factors. Fifth part is lm plus l plus m plus 1. Now from this bracket we can take l as a common factor, so the remaining part is m plus 1, and from this we can take 1 as a common factor, so it is m plus 1 into m plus 1. Now m plus 1 is the next common factor, so it can be written as m plus 1 into this l plus 1. M plus 1 into l plus 1 are the required factors. Sixth part is y into y plus z plus 9 into y plus z. Now you can see from these two terms, y plus z is the common factor into remaining part is y plus 9. Y plus z into y plus 9 is the answer. Next is 5y square minus 20y minus 8z plus 2yz. This is again the kind of binomial into binomial. For the simplification of this question, firstly we will arrange the terms so as to make the answer. So here 5y square minus 20y remains same. I'll just rearrange these two terms plus 2yz minus 8z. Now make the pairs, first two terms and the last two terms. Now take the common factors. From here 5y will be the common factor into y minus 4 plus 2z is the common factor into y minus 4. Now from these two terms y minus 4 is the common factor into 5y plus 2z. Y minus 4 into 5y plus 2z is the required answer. Next part is 10ab plus 4a plus 5b plus 2. Now we will firstly make the groups of two terms and now take the common factors. From here we can take the common factor as 2a 2 5s the 10. A is the common factor, so 5b. 2 2s the 4, so it is 2a into 5 by b plus 2. Now from 5b plus 2, 1 is the common factor. 5b plus 2. 1 into 5b plus 2. Now it can be written as 5b plus 2 into 2a plus 1. Ninth part is 6xy minus 4y plus 6 minus 9x. Now firstly arrange these terms. 6xy minus 9x minus 4y plus 6. Now make the groups, first two terms and last two terms. Now take the common factors from 6xy and 9x. 3x will be the common factor. 3x into 2y. 3 2's the 6xy. So now 3x has been taken as a common factor, so 2y minus 3. Here we will take negative sign as a common factor, into 2. Minus 2 will be the common factor. Now it becomes 2y minus 3. Minus 2 into 2y minus 3. Now again from these two terms, 2y minus 3 is the common factor, into 3x minus 2, which is the required answer. Next question is factorize. First part is a raised to power 4 minus b raised to power 4. In this type of question, the question is the kind of a square minus b square. So firstly we will write these powers as square of a square minus square of b square, as we know that a raised to power m raised to power n is a raised to power mn. So it is 2 2's the 4. So a raised to power 4 can be written as square of a square, and b raised to power 4 can be written as square of b square. Now further compare this with a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b, where the value of a is a square and b is b square. So it can be written as a square plus b square into a square minus b square. Now further a square plus b square remains same, and this a square plus minus b square can be written as a plus b into a minus b. Here we will apply the same identity two times. So the required answer is a square plus b square into a plus b into a minus b. Second part is p raised to power 4 minus 81. It can be simplified as square of p square minus 81 can be written as square of 9. Now write down the identity. A square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b, where a is p square and b is 9. Now substitute the values. P square plus 9 into p square minus 9. Now further this can be simplified as p square plus 9 into p square minus 3 square. 9 can be written as square of 3. So now p square plus 9 remains same, and this p square minus 3 square can be further simplified by the identity a square minus b square, which is equal to a plus b into a minus b. So this can be written as p plus 3 into p minus 3. P square plus 9 into p plus 3. P minus 3 is the required answer. Third part is x raised to power 4 minus y plus z raised to power 4, which is equal to square of x square minus y plus z square whole square. Now this can be compared with the identity a square minus b square, which is equal to a plus b into a minus b. Here the value of a is x square and b is y plus z whole square. As we have expressed this x raised to power 4 minus y plus z raised to power 4 as square of x square and square of y plus z whole square. Now apply the identity. It can be expressed as x square plus y plus z whole square, that is a plus b into a minus b. where a is x square and b is y plus z whole square. Now further simplifications are x square y plus z whole square can be written as a plus b whole square, that is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. So it can be written as y square plus 2yz plus z square. Now this can be further expanded by the identity a square minus b square. Here the value of a is x and b is y plus z. So it can be written as x plus y plus z into x minus y plus z. Now this is equal to x square plus y square plus 2yz plus z square into, simplify the brackets, x plus y plus z. Now here x minus y minus z, x square plus y square plus 2yz plus z square into x plus y plus z into x minus y minus z is the required answer. Fourth part is x raised to power 4 minus x minus z raised to power 4. Again in this part, firstly we will simplify this as square of x square minus square of x minus z whole square. Now compare with the identity a square minus b square, which is equal to a plus b into a minus b. Now a is x square and b is x minus z whole square. Substitute the values on the right side, that is x square plus x minus z whole square into x square minus x minus z whole square, that is a plus b into a minus b. Now this can be further simplified as x square plus, this is a minus b whole square, so it can be written as a square, that is x square, minus 2ab, that is 2xz plus b square, that is plus z square. This can be simplified by the identity a square minus b square. So it is x plus x minus z into x minus z, that is a plus b into a minus b. Now x square plus x square is 2x square minus 2xz plus z square into x plus x minus z, x minus x minus minus plus z. Now x and x cancel, so it is only z into 2x minus z into 2x square minus 2xz plus z square, which is the required answer. Fifth part is a raised to power 4 minus 2a square b square plus b raised to power 4. It can be simplified as square of a square plus square of b square minus 2ab, where a is a square and b is b square. Now it can be compared with the identity a square minus 2ab plus b square, which is equal to a minus b whole square. Now here the value of a is a square and b is b square. So it can be written as a square minus b square whole square. Now we know that a square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. So further it can be written as a plus b into a minus b whole square. Further it can be written as a plus b whole square into a minus b whole square. So which is the required factorization. Question number 5. Factorize the expressions. First part is p square plus 6p plus 8. This question we will do by using the identity x square plus a plus b into x plus ab, which is equal to x plus a into x plus B. Now, in this type of questions, the middle term is splitted as the sum of two terms or the difference of two terms. It depends on the question. If, as we are looking in this question, all the signs are positive, so of course the middle term will be the sum of the two terms. So this last term is the product of the two numbers, as we have written here x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. And this 6 we will express as the sum of two numbers, and this 8 we will express as the product of two numbers. Here we will find out those two numbers whose product is 8 and the sum is 6. Now we can write it as, we have the two numbers 4 and 2. The product of 4 and 2 is 8 and the sum of 4 and 2 is 6. So I can write it as 4 plus 2 into p plus 8. 4 2s the 8. It can be written as 8 or 4 multiplied by 2. Now we will expand this term as p square plus 4p plus 2p plus 8. Now this question is converted into the kind of binomial into binomial, as we have done in the previous exercise, the product of binomial into binomial. Now we will make the groups as we have done in the previous questions. This is p into p plus 4 plus 2 into p plus 4. Further it can be written as p plus 4 into p plus 2, which is the kind of x plus a into x plus b. Second part is q square minus 10q plus 21. As we have done the first part, this method is actually called the middle term splitting method. So again I'll find out the two numbers whose product is 21 and the sum is 10. Here I have the two numbers 7 and 3. 7 3 is the 21. 7 plus 3 is 10. So q square minus 7 plus 3, 10 can be written as the 7 plus 3. I have splitted this 10 as, that is the middle term is splitted as 7 plus 3 into q plus 21. Now open the bracket, it becomes q square minus 7q minus 3q plus 21. Now make the groups of the first two terms and last two terms. Take the common factors. It becomes q into q minus 7 minus 3 into q minus 7. So which is equal to q minus 7 into q minus 3, which is the required factor. Next part is p square plus 6p minus 16. Now as we have done in the previous questions, we take this middle term as the sum of two numbers. But whenever the constant term is of negative sign, that is here 8 was with the positive sign, 21 was with the positive sign, we have taken the sum. But here this 16 is negative. So whenever this constant term will be negative, we will take the difference of two terms. So I'll find out two numbers whose product is 16 and the difference is 6. So this is 8 and 2, 8 to the 16, 8 minus 2 is 6. So now I'll express this middle term as 8 minus 2 into p minus 16, which is further can be written as p square plus 8p minus 2p. When we will open the brackets, it becomes 8p minus 2p. Now again, in the previous questions as we have done, we will make the groups and take the common factors. It becomes p into p plus 8 minus 2 into p plus 8. So which is further can be written as p plus 8 into p minus 2, which is the required answer. So students, this is all about exercise 14.2, question number 3, 4 and 5. Thank you.